What's up, guys? Marlon back at it again here with another edition of the show. Now, I know a lot of you guys are thinking to yourselves, wait, Marlon is supposed to be streaming today. Yes, I'm still waiting on the package to arrive. The package has not arrived as of yet. You guys know how the mail system works, especially with this whole virus thing going on. It's very brutal right now as we speak. But be patient with me. I will make it worth your while. I promise I'll have a giveaway for you guys and something very sweet during the stream. So don't worry on that front. You don't want to miss out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell on all, and make sure you guys hit the like button as well, because it does help out the videos and the streams rolling out. So we do have 6 pieces of news content to literally go over for today. And one major first topic that I want to highlight is a PlayStation 5 game exclusive feature that you cannot get anywhere else, and it's because of the DualSense controller. The DualSense controller is such a game changer that a lot of other companies are thinking of ways to implement it in their particular peripheral, and it's just amazing that Sony just came out once again, coming out swinging and just leading the charts when it comes to innovation and just bringing the player at the centerpiece of the experience. And so with that being said, one of the first games that I think is really pushing the envelope when it comes to the DualSense. There's a lot of other games, but I thought that I would bring this out to light for you guys. So let's go ahead and bleed over into it here. And this is Dying 1983, and this is just an exclusive PS5 feature that is going to make a lot of people want to pick up this game. And so right here, I'm going to quote this for you guys. It says, "We designed the gameplay for the new features of the gamepad exclusively, which could make players immersed into the experience better." So it's going to immerse you into the experience a whole lot better. And, you know, I feel like this is a big selling point for a lot of people. And let's go ahead and finish this up. For instance, when the player uses the senses enhancement potion, the gamepad will shake slightly to replicate the feedback so that the player may feel like their sense of touch is enhanced. You get that? Your sense of touch is enhanced. It's almost as if like you have super senses or something like that. Like your senses for touch, or your sense of touch I should say, is like literally enhanced by playing the game. That is just literally amazing, and I'm just literally blown away that we're gonna see more and more games from first party Sony first party studios and third party studios that are going to be implementing this particular feature or more features in the future. And it's really going to have the player at the centerpiece of the experience to just immerse you into it all. And so what do you guys think about that particular exclusive feature? Again, huge selling point for the PlayStation 5. Big W for Sony and all of that type of stuff. And just to hear that Microsoft is asking Xbox owners, hey, do you want DualSense features to be implemented in their controller, lets you know that Sony is doing something right. All right, so with that being said, let's bleed over into our second news topic for today. And this one right here is very interesting, to say the least, because, you know, this is one of those things where PlayStation is evolving and it's getting better as a brand and added more value for a lot of people. And this is PlayStation Plus free games that they've been doing. And so they've been including, you know, PlayStation 5 games, you know, I think for the past 3 months now. So this is really good, and it seemed like it's something that they're going to continue to do, because Man Eater, very good PS5 version. I've been playing it great, and in Bug Snacks as well. Make sure you guys take advantage of that, because I think that's going to be going away really soon. And so for February, we're going to be having Destruction All Stars. And it's not going to be in PlayStation Plus forever, so make sure you take advantage of that particular experience, because yeah, it's a game that I was like, yeah, this game is really not worth $70 in my eyes, but the fact that it's included, you know, into PlayStation Plus speaks volume for a lot of people. And so let's bleed over into it here. So for PS5 PlayStation Plus free games for February 2021, it's Destruction All Stars, and we do have Civilization 6, that's for PS4, and Far Cry New Dawn 2019. I've never played Far Cry New Dawn 2019, so I will definitely jump right off into it, considering that Far Cry 6 is getting ready to drop sometime this year. So I thought to myself that this is definitely an insane value. Once again, Sony is really pushing the envelope, and Game Pass. So you got so many different options, but on the Sony side, this is really, really good because you're given a free PS5 game every single month, and that's an incentive for a lot of people to sign up for PlayStation Plus. So let me know y'all thoughts on that. Let's go ahead here, guys, and bleed over into a PlayStation 5 exclusive that was literally built from the ground up to take advantage of the PlayStation 5, and that game is Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. And so this game right here, I cannot wait. It seems as though that this game might come out in the spring, or I don't think it's going to come out in the fall. I think it's probably going to be in the spring. I don't think it's coming out in the summer. But anyways, I really want to highlight this particular article here because it just lets you know that if you do have a PS5, you need to get excited. If you don't have a PS5, more reason for you to buy a PlayStation 5, because this is one of the games that was built from the ground up to take full advantage of the IO throughput, of that SSD, of that massive RAM that's in the PS5 and all of that good stuff. Let's go ahead and bleed over into it. It states that Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart will be the first must-have PS5 exclusive of 2021. So man, I cannot wait. I literally cannot wait because I'm a huge Ratchet & Clank fan, and just to actually hear that. Now, I just highlighted a lot of this stuff here. It says, since Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart was built from the ground up for the PS5, we have access to the broadest palette of textures and the highest fidelity. So this right here just lets you know that this game being, you know, developed with the PlayStation 5 in mind is really going to take full advantage of the PS5 and everything that it has to offer, you know, with the visual effects and the weapons and just the functions and the sensation of pulling the triggers. And this is basically what this whole paragraph is literally saying. You can absolutely feel all the impact and all the customizations and just the development and everything. It's going to be top notch, and I just cannot wait. This game is literally shaping up to be one incredible game, and you know, again, another system seller, another W for Sony. I mean, Sony got so many games coming out this year for the PlayStation 5, and they're huge system sellers and all of that type of stuff. But yeah, Ratchet & Clank seems to be coming along very well. I can trust that Insomniac Games is going to do an impressive job with this particular title. So yeah, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, yeah, it's definitely a must-have and probably first on your list this year. And it seems as though it might come out before all the other major stuff, because I know Destruction All-Stars is first because it's in February. You'll be able to play that via PlayStation Plus. But yeah, this might be the first AAA title for exclusively for PS5 that we're going to be getting, you know, and that's literally going to be a system seller. All right, guys, so let's go ahead here and bleed over into something that's very, very interesting. Now, another franchise that's dear to my heart, that's an exclusive franchise to the PlayStation brand, is Gran Turismo 7. Again, another massive W for Sony. And I believe via an ad recently, we learned that, you know, Gran Turismo 7 was going to come out, I think, Q1 of 2021. And so there's this particular website I've never heard of before, and I want to go ahead and highlight this for you guys. It's called Goodwood Road and Racing. And basically, Gran Turismo 7 is saying that Gran Turismo 7 will be released in spring 2021. Interesting. So spring, that's like what, March, April, and then you have Ratchet & Clank. I mean, it's going to be crazy, guys. It's literally going to be crazy, and they do have different games on racing games listed on here as well. They do have Forza Motorsport 8 for 2021. This is going to be fall 2021. That's right next to Halo. So two big titles for Microsoft there. That's definitely going to be system sellers. And also Test Drive Unlimited This is definitely third party. This is coming out late 2021, early 2022, and Need for Speed 2021. Of course, that's for Series X and PS5, and this is autumn of 2021. So definitely a big year for racing games and all of that type of stuff, especially Gran Turismo 7 and Forza Motorsport 8. And so let me know what you guys think about this. Could it be spring 2021 after all? I know a lot of people who's been patiently waiting on Gran Turismo 7. That's definitely a day one purchase for me. So many PlayStation 5 games that are going to be dropping next year. That's literally a must have, and you can't play it nowhere else but on the PlayStation 5. I mean, some of them are going to be on PS4, but still, like, you want the best experience, PlayStation 5. All right, guys, so with that being said, let's go ahead and bleed over into our next report here for today. And this one right here is very interesting, and it just goes to show you how extraordinary the PlayStation 5 is doing in terms of sale. Now, I did report on this not that long ago about the PS5 selling poorly in Japan. Well, apparently Sony came out and said, well, that's not true. So I don't know if Sony is covering up something, or maybe there's some miscalculation or whatnot. Now, we do know that bots has been purchasing a lot of PlayStation 5, and that could potentially hurt sort of the sales future for the PlayStation 5, because you don't want bots to be buying up everything. You want actual people. Even though bots are buying it up and they're actually reselling it, you want actual people to go and purchase your system. You don't want it to be a bot scalper system. And even though the scalping scene right now is tanked dramatically because the prices has gone down a whole lot, and the PS5s right now from the secondhand market is more affordable. But anyways, the report claims that the PS5 has sold 4.19 million consoles globally in just 6 weeks. And so that is really, really impressive. According to a data posted by VG Charts, the PS5 has gained an early lead over the Xbox Series X and S in terms of worldwide sales, with Sony's next generation console reportedly selling 4.19 million units in 6 weeks. So that is really, really impressive. I mean, of course, the Series X and S, I believe, did 2.24 million on the hardware worldwide, and the Nintendo Switch is selling more than the next generation Xboxes. I mean, 2.5 million units. That is really impressive, and it just goes to show you that power does not mean everything. Now, at the bottom here, it says VG Charts has talked about, what was it, the different percentages here at the bottom, and it says 46.9% of the market share with Switch. Now, with the Series X and S taking 28% and 25.1% respectively. Not a bad start. Now, this is very interesting. So Sony, once again, is pushing the envelope with sales, and I know that they're going to try to meet demand for this year, especially because with all these brand new exclusive titles that are dropping from these studios and everything, you need the system in order for people to play it, right? So they definitely have to ramp up, and we do know that Sony is trying to do the best that they can to meet demand for a lot of these amazing titles that are going to be dropping this year. So yeah, that is insane. 4.19 million in 6 weeks. Yeah, kudos, tip my hats off to Sony. All right, now let's go ahead and bleed over into our next major topic here, and this one is a franchise that's dear to my heart, and it's Killzone. Now, I know there's a lot of rumors before the PS5 came out that Killzone was going to be an online only game for the PlayStation 5, and it's really going to take advantage of the PS5 power and capabilities. But it seems as though that we either might get in a new Killzone, or it might be SOCOM. I don't really know, but I did some digging myself, and the actual Killzone website has retired. So, and then when I looked up the domain information, it's saying that it expires on, was it October 21st, 2021. Interesting. So what's going to be happening with Killzone? I don't know. I know a lot of people are saying Killzone, for the PS5, or is it going to be SOCOM? We know Guerrilla Games is hard at work, with multiple projects right now from what we're actually hearing. So what is actually going on. So let me go ahead and show you guys this right now. So it says Killzone.com has retired, and this one right here is very interesting. It says, dear Killzone.com visitor, the official website for Killzone franchise has retired. Going forward, visitors to Killzone.com will be directed to PlayStation.com. So this is interesting. Then it actually talks about, Killzone Mercenary and Shadowfall is no longer possible to create and manage clans in Killzone Shadowfall. So we apologize for any inconvenience and all of that type of stuff. So this is interesting. I don't know what's gonna happen with Killzone. Are they gonna be completely done with the franchise? Or is there going to be a reboot? Maybe that's why they're shutting the site down. Who knows? This is just like mere speculation, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Killzone, because yeah, you need a Killzone, man. You definitely need a Killzone. You need something that is really going to, multiplayer wise, on the exclusive side, unless you're going to do factions or something, which we already know that's in the pipeline. But I think a lot of people would love Killzone for the PlayStation 5. But leave your thoughts in the comment section and let me know what you guys think about that. Alright guys, so we're at the tail end part here of the news video, and this has to do with Microsoft and the craziness of the AA batteries, right? And for years, I think since 360, we've been having AA batteries, and my particular predictions on this whole thing was, yeah, they have some sort of deal with Duracell. Just got to. I mean, why not Energizer? Why not Maxwell or some other company with batteries? No, there's always Duracell in there. And so, which leads me to really believe my theory years ago that yeah, this is definitely the case. And so with that being said, let's go ahead and bleed over into this topic here, and this is very interesting. So no, Microsoft isn't forced to use batteries in Xbox controllers because of a deal with Duracell. So there you guys go on that front. And we do have a tweet here from Duracell. It says, tag the person you love deeply, trust fully, and play Xbox games with Xbox Elite. Constantly with Xbox Elite. So this is interesting. Obviously they have something going on with Duracell. And then if you look right here, the story sparked by Duracell UK marketing manager Luke Anderson, who said that the following in an interview. So listen to this. It says, there's always been this partnership with Duracell and Xbox. It's a constant agreement that Duracell and Microsoft have in place. The deal is for a OEM to supply the battery product for the Xbox consoles and also the controller's battery, so that the deal is going to go on for a while. It's been going on for a while, and I think it needs to go for a while more. So there you guys go. This is freaking true, man. It's just crazy that, all these years, I'm like, come on, Microsoft, all the money you got, and you can't implement a built-in lithium battery or something like that, to where people can reach. They do have controllers with built-in batteries, I'm just saying, but your main controller that you bundle with your systems are having Duracell batteries in there. Like, that don't even make sense to me. But hey, you know what? A lot of people love batteries. Some people get rechargeable batteries. They're okay with that. They don't like a built-in battery. So, but there you guys go. Yeah, that situation with Duracell is very, very interesting. All right, guys, thank you all so much for the tremendous support. If you do enjoy today's news video, be sure to click that red subscribe button. I always get it mixed up, and turn on that notification bell, and I'll keep you guys in the loop later today if anything shows up when it comes to my internet for my live streams and all of that. One love and God bless and peace. Enjoy your weekend. Stay tuned. We out of here.